Hey y'all, it's Nurse Kee, and we are back with a Nurse Kee podcast. This is episode 32, and I am here with another guest that I am going to allow to come into my space and share this space with me. If you're new here, I am Nurse Kee. I am a nurse, a one-man mother, an author, all of the things, and y'all know I'm everything except for a hater and a whore. If you're not new here, thank you for coming back all the time, every week, supporting me, loving me as I do y'all. How you doing? Wait, first of all, y'all, I have been trying to get this episode
Yes.
all the way together, making sure it's on point, making sure that everything was right. Y'all know me. I am the Virgo of all Virgos. I am a perfectionist. So I needed it to make sense. And now at the top of the year, well, January's over. I don't know where the time is going. It's like time is just speeding up. But at the top of 2023, it made sense. And I am so happy that he's here. So before we get started, I'm going to let him introduce himself, kind of tell you guys who he is, what he does, and then we'll get into it.
For sure. I go by the name of Luis Armando. I'm a Cash Money signed artist. I'm a singer, not a rapper, by the way. I'm 20 years old.
Oh, he's
And
a baby.
here we go.
He's a baby. I would
But
never
yeah,
guess
I appreciate you for having me.
that.
It's definitely out my comfort zone, but we to it.
Oh no. This is a safe space.
Safe space.
This
for
is a
sure.
safe space. This is a healing space. This is a safe space. Don't try me, though. Don't try me. So how long you been singing?
I started in church as a kid, probably like 11, 12. Then I did the sports. Then after sports, dedicated to music like 15, 16. So officially, about 5 years.
Oh, that's cash money. How is it being signed to cash money? That's big.
You see,
First of all, that's big. I want to talk about the greatest rapper alive, in my opinion.
Which is.
Lil Wayne.
But I'm gonna answer your question, then I'm gonna tap into the question.
Okay.
How I feel being a signed artist, for real. Like at times, it's like you gotta stand on that, but it's regular for real. Like, but at times, like different scenarios, you know what I'm saying, different places, you gotta stand on that, and it's a good feeling being acknowledged, and it's just regular for real. I'm just humble with it. But on the question, everybody asks me how I feel, not how you feel.
How do you feel?
Shit, I'm blessed for real. Oh God, cause I got signed. Before I got signed, I had 2-3 songs up. I wasn't on Spotify, Apple Music, none of that. So I ain't had none, you know what I'm saying? Nothing big. And then, you feel me? They just new talent, new peer. Just with the kid, it was a vibe. So big bless for sure.
I'm jealous.
Appreciate my team.
I'm jealous. So how many experience have you had as a celebrity?
Even before I got signed, I always had them type of situations. My favorite one for real, I was in 10th grade. I had released my first song at 15. 10th grade, I was about 15, 16. And it was probably the last couple days of school, and we was on the 3rd floor, and then it was we had went outside, and it was a high school and then middle school. But it was so crazy. All the kids wanted to take pictures. Then the people that didn't want to take pictures in school felt the need to. They was like, man, I love her. It was just a vibe. That's one of my favorite memories of celebrity, for real. But I've been lit though since young.
Cause I know when I be out and I'm just regular. I got a regular job, a regular kid, regular life. People will really see me out and be like, Nurse Kee. I be like, I be want to be under a rock. So in real life, I really couldn't be like I feel like I'm popular. I'm known. A lot of people respect me. They admire me. But to be famous, nah, I probably couldn't live that life. I really probably couldn't live that life.
I always questioned it, could I live that life, or how would it be to live that life?
Oh, like really, really living.
Like really, like you know what I'm saying. And I always question it, like, do I really want that? Because all I really care about is like how you said, like respect. You feel me? Just about my money and about my family. But then I just be like, man, I mean, what I got to lose? You know what I'm saying? So whatever come with it, come with it.
Not for me. So don't go try to make me famous because I'm cool with my little regular life and my podcast. Listen, and I'm going to be under a rock. Y'all going to see the podcast and y'all not going to see me. So that's how. No, so well, first of all, I'm excited to have you. I've been following you for a while. I've been keeping up with you for a while. Even before I knew that you were signed to Cash Money, it was just like I kind of always seen you. So I didn't know you were 20. I didn't know because I'm 30. So it was like 20, 30. Yeah, you feel like such a baby. I remember when I was my 20s was.
I hate the baby word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Look again. Say I'm sorry, but my 20s was. What's your biggest goal in your 20s? Because you still got a long way to go.
Biggest goal in my 20s?
Like, what do you want to achieve in your 20s? Like, when you think about your 20s, like, what does that look like for you? Because I know what my 20s was for me. And I'm happy to be 30. Because, like, you out of high school now. You transition into being an adult.
It's so crazy. So when I started doing music, dedicated myself to it. So I dedicated to it 15, 16. And I dropped out in 10th grade just to want to chase my dreams. My mom supported it because she just knew. And within them couple months of me doing music, I signed a deal. So like not even a year in, like dedicated to it, I signed a deal. But then I tried to go back to school, like how you call that, like credit recovery and stuff. Like it just ain't never worked for me. I ain't never liked school. But yeah, I ended up dropping out 10th grade. Back to your question though, what do I
like what you want to accomplish? What's something that you want to in your 20s? Like 20, that's a big milestone. 21, it's a big milestone.
I turned 21 this year.
Oh, when your birthday?
April 26th. I'm a Taurus.
Sorry. Sorry. You want to know what's crazy? My due date was April 26th. I was supposed to have my son on April 26th. He was premature. So that's crazy.
I was premature as well.
See? Yeah. Alignment. Yeah, biggest, one of the things, like I said, 5 years from now, 25, what do you want to have accomplished? Music-wise, just life-wise, just like, what do you want to do?
Life-wise, I see myself starting a family, like 24, 25. 24, 25. See myself owning a lot of properties, buying my mom her house, and just everybody evolve everyone around me that is around me. I don't got too many people around me, but just help everyone evolve. And music-wise, I don't know, this year gonna be a big year for real. So what do I expect from it? Just my hard work and, you know what I'm saying, for it to be acknowledged and be, I say, just succeed on its own. Like, I just got to do the work. So whatever come with it, come with it. But I definitely see myself before 25, you know what I'm saying, probably already have, like, set the bar for all the youngest, signing at 17 and stuff like that. And a major deal, not no 360, not no none of that people be signing. I got a major deal. 25, I definitely see myself probably having the biggest deal out of Cleveland, Ohio. I can't say how many millions, but it's going to be like one of the biggest deals out of Cleveland for sure.
Okay, well, big shoes to fill. So before we got here, well, not today, but just, in me asking you to come on. I'm hot. I'm sorry. I have to push this back, y'all. Okay, so I had checked out one of your interviews that you did, and you was talking about the 10 things that you need. And, just to, be happy or whatever. So this is a relationship-based podcast, y'all. I'm not a man basher. I hate when y'all say that shit about me. I want to fucking knock y'all out when y'all fucking say that shit about me. But this is, like I said, small background. I started my whole brand, books, poems, events, podcasts, just because, I'm a girl who went through some things in my 20s with these men who were not good people. So that's the best way to put it. I'm totally past it, but just the best way to put it. And so this is relationship based. I like to help women and help men just be better people so we can coexist and we can, start families and shit and get married and do all the fun, happy shit that people want to do. So, one of the things that I wanted to ask you is like, I know you said the 10 things that you need your toothpaste and your skincare
I
and
actually need some new skincare stuff.
Herbal City.
Herbal City.
Shout out to Herbal City. She got
Tap in.
top tier skin products. I just did a her episode on another podcast. I was one of her models for her skincare, top tier skin products. So, um, Shea Monet Essentials. That's my little baby. Make sure you check into her. And yeah, I don't really know anybody else. I do. I know somebody. Randy Kai. She got good products too. So make sure you check out Herbal City, Shea Monet, and Randy Kai.
For sure. Tap in with y'all.
Yeah, make sure you tap in. But okay, beyond that, what are some things that you need as a young man? Right, you said at 25, 24, you want to start a family. So that's 3 more years. So. Yeah, that's in 3 years. That's in 3 years. So with the time ticking, what are your necessities in a woman? Now I know that looks different for you at 20 than it would look for a man at 30. So we gonna leave the old heads out of it right now.
I feel like I'm very mature.
I do too. That's why I didn't even know you was 20. I'm like, he's 20? Okay.
I could say one that I don't
Top
have.
5.
Top 5. Patience.
Okay.
Because I'm a handful plus one.
He's a Taurus.
Yes.
You know this. Very stubborn. Very set in his ways.
Organization. Not just with, stuff, but life. Mm-hmm. Organize with your life. High sex drive. For sure. What else?
Patience, organization, high sex drive. 4.
Like, I could say mentality, but it's really more like maturity.
Yeah, have a brain too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, have a brain, be logical. One more. Love. I love love. I love real hard. So I feel like I need a loving person in my life for sure.
So younger women are so different now. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm somebody who will sit on TikTok all day. I love it. I enjoy it. It's entertaining. But the younger women that I see, 20-year-olds, 21, 22, 23, they are so they're so different than I was at 20. So one of the things that
20. So you was like what? So you were
I'll be 31 this year.
So you were 92.
2. Mm-hmm.
So when you was 20, it was what, 2000?
It was 2012.
12. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I was 20.
I was 10.
Stop that. Don't do that. You don't want me to call you a baby, but you gonna get out here and tell me that when I was 20, you were 10.
I'll take your shit.
Like, that's crazy. But
so how was it for you in your 20s?
First of all, that era was just different. So like, I was in college. I went to Bowling Green.
Mm-hmm.
I did a lot of parties, a lot of fashion shows. They were real big on fashion shows, and it was a fun time. But in my 20s, like you, because when you gave me this age, like when I was younger, I expected to be married at 28. I expected to be married at 28 with 3 kids, already done with having kids. Mm-hmm. I didn't have my first kids till I was 25. So, and I'm not married. These are accessories. I'm not married. So, yay. Yet. I'm not married yet. Yeah. But in my 20s, I've always been, what do you call it? I've always been a serial student. I've been in school since fucking preschool. Like, I've always been in school. Right. And so fresh out of high school, I went to Bowling Green, nursing major, Spanish minor. I wanted to be a bilingual nurse. Got to school, party way too.
Bilingual. Hold on.
I don't.
Bilingual.
Yeah.
So you talk a little Spanish?
No.
No?
Okay, so side note. I lived in Cali for 5 months, right? And 4.5, 5. We're just gonna say 5. I lived in Cali for 5 months, and in Cali, they're predominantly Asian or Hispanic.
Right.
So all of the people that I dealt with on a day-to-day basis, they were either Asians or Hispanics. So I was forced to learn. Now I didn't go out and learn Chinese, Korean. That was like I couldn't do that. But Spanish was a little bit easier for me. So a lot of my coworkers were Spanish, and they taught me like little things to say. So I can't speak it now, but when I was in Cali, I spoke fluent Spanish 6 days out of a week. So for 5 months. So not now, totally forget. I don't know. And I'm not going to embarrass myself on this camera. So, with that said, back to what I was saying. I was in my 20s. I was focused on being a nurse, but I was so focused on being a girlfriend. Like I had my first adult relationship when I was 20, and that lasted until I was 24, and then so on and so forth. And then my child's father, that lasted for as many years as it did, and then just to continue. And I'm 30, totally, again, not married. So it was just different. A lot of the things that I see young girls doing is like they like real disrespectful. Like, bitch ass nigga and da 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 da. Like it's crazy. So like, how do you at 20 are they like immature? Are they as mature? Because I know when I was 20, I felt more mature than my boyfriend.
Right.
He was 23.
That's crazy.
Four.
But like y'all both grown. So like my significant other, that's my high school sweetheart. I know her since I was 13. So we grew up together, you know what I'm saying? Like literally from growing up from kids to adults. So like for real, you just gotta like be patient and just wanna learn one another, you know what I'm saying? Like if you don't wanna learn and understand how this person wants to be treated or wants to be loved or saying they love language and stuff. Shit. Whoever going through whatever y'all going through, you know what I'm saying? Just walk away from it if you don't want to deal with it. But on the other end, if you want to stand on morals and, you know what I'm saying, what you stand on, like respect and stuff, like.
Is she Hispanic like you?
Yeah, she Hispanic.
So one thing that I was told when I was in California, I was having.
She was born here though. I was born in Puerto Rico. She was born here, so she Hispanic. She speaks a little Spanish. She don't like speaking it though.
So like I was always told like, because they made a comparison to Black women and Hispanic women, how Black women are kind of taught to like, I don't know, like be independent and things like that, and Hispanics are molded to be wives, like from children, like from kids. Is that true?
Hell no.
Oh.
No.
I'm so happy because sometimes I think people tell me stuff just to tell me stuff, and I be want to be real educated on a lot of things. Like, I'm 100% Black. I think somewhere down the line, some people was not Black, but I'm not Hispanic. I'm more like,
You know, Hispanics damn near, you feel me, African American, so.
yeah. But they were just saying that like Hispanic women are.
I mean, it depends though. Like I could say like Mexicans, like they probably raised like that, or like Colombians and stuff. Like, you know, some it's different. Like Puerto Ricans is different from Mexicans and Colombians.
Yeah, I know.
Stuff like that.
I do know that. It's like everybody has their own.
I could say Puerto
And
Ricans.
they hate to be confused.
Yeah. Nah, I mean shit.
Like, no, like, you wouldn't like for somebody to call you Mexican or.
Nah, I'll be like, bro, I'm Hispanic. Ain't that the same thing?
No,
Nah,
it's not. I know.
No, but I get more that I'm Black, so I'd be like, I get it because I was raised here. But back to that though, I feel like what you said is basically the same thing, like how you was forced to grow up a certain way. It depends on how, you know what I'm saying, what your background on your family is and how your family was before, but it's forced to be independent. My girl, she independent. It's ever like she can't even help her sometimes, you know what I'm saying, because that's how independent she is. It's forced on a lot of people that's raised with, you know what I'm saying, depending on how your mother is and how her grandmother was, you know what I'm saying, it all depends on the family, but it's really forced. Like on my end, it was forced. I was forced to grow up fast. Grew up without no father, single mother. It was just forced.
So how is that? Like, how does that impact your relationship with your girlfriend? Like, not having a dad, not seeing somebody show you how to love your mother and things like that. Like, how was that for you? Because my mother, I just did an episode. Actually, my last episode was with my mother
Mm-hmm.
before the one with myself, I believe.
Mm,
Yeah. So I
yeah, it
just
was your
recently
birthday.
did
Okay,
an episode with my mother, and my mother was a single mother. Like my dad was there, but they were never together. So
yeah.
I never really seen men love my mother properly.
Right.
Which in turn, when I got into my 20s, I kind of did a lot of the same things that she did. So how was that for you? Like I know you said you had to grow up earlier. You dropped out of school in the 10th grade. You know, you signed a major deal. Life changed for you quick. So how does that impact your relationship? Or how do you think it will impact, like not having that role model or that reference to show you? It's kind of like something that you taught yourself.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of I forgave him 2020. Like I didn't really speak to my father as much, but 2020, going into 2019 into 2020, I have forgiven him. Like for me, I don't hold no grudge to you no more. Like I'm gonna let that go. Like for me, I want to meet you one day. Like I got mad love for you, even though we don't speak and you miles away. I got respect for you, like you're my father, and I thank you that I'm in this world. But I feel like that affected me. I can admit that I got a lot of flaws.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and the man that was in my mom's life wasn't the right example, father figure, and like I want to overlove, but it's just like I don't know how to properly. And sometimes it's just like misjudged or like I'm misunderstood. But I mean, I'm a great person at heart, genuine person, and I'll do for who do for me, and I'm standing on that. But I feel like not having a father affected me a lot on how I should treat a woman. For real. I'll never disrespect like no woman, like call you out your name or put my hands on you, nothing like that. But it's just situations where like I wish that I was taught that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, great person though. But you know, people got their flaws, and if the person want to deal with it and grow with you, then that's on them. But you gotta accept it yourself though. For real.
He's 20. Yo, I'm talking about he's 20 years old. Like, I mean, I've dated people who are way older than me who don't have as much sense. So I'm mind blown. I really am. How does she adhere to your career? Like, do she like it? Does it affect the relationship?
In the beginning, she didn't know if she could handle it. But like, I stand on business. But like, as long as you make your woman, like, make her, let her know, like, you feel me, like, it's you, like, you secure, like, you don't got nothing to worry about, and you don't be on no bullshit. Like, she cool with it for real. She pushed me. Like in school, I ain't like doing work, so she'll just do my Chinese work and math work. She always push me in all types of ways.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, not do. Let me phase that. She always help me in class. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I had my high school sweetheart. Well, we're not together now, but we were together from the time we were 15 to 19. He was in a grade younger than me. I don't know. I think his mom, like, he was they're twins, so they mom held him back or something.
Okay.
Like, so I graduated a year before him.
Okay.
He would have me do his work. I'm not lying. He would have me do his homework, and I would do it because that was my man.
Yes.
So I was like, I get that. Yes, I would really do his work. And guess what it was? Spanish. That's crazy. Maybe I should have been Spanish. I like being black. Love it. Okay.
You like the food?
So I have had rice and beans.
Everybody say rice and beans first. Rice and beans.
Because honestly, when I moved to the West Side, that was what my Puerto Rican neighborhood always wanted to feed me. Rice and beans. Like rice and beans, and they did make chicken. Like what I think I had some. Now I know Jamaican people call it one thing and Hispanics call it something else. Is it plantains? Plantains?
That's what I just say, y'all. Plantains.
He's trying to talk fly. I can't. I don't know what none of that shit mean. I know that French fries is las papas fritas. I know that. Okay, so I know that. That's my favorite food. I had to learn that. But anyway, yeah. So I've had rice and beans, but not really nothing else though. Like, I guess if it was like let's say if I was dating somebody who was Hispanic and that was his culture, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I wouldn't turn my nose up. But it's not. I'm not just gonna be like, oh, I want some Hispanic food today. Like, I don't know.
You like it though, so it's about.
It was okay. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't even think the lady who was making it was Hispanic. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just think that she adhered to the neighborhood and it was something that she was doing. So I don't know. So temptation. Does it happen? Is it something that like is it frequent? Like how like 'cause you're young, right? You're not 40 years old. Right. You're not totally settled into your life. Your life is going to change over the years. So with you being such a big artist and having such a fast life since you were 15 years old, how do you handle it? Baby girl, he's handsome. Okay. Listen, he not on here trying to be nothing that he's not, but we're not going to be oblivious to the fact that other women are attracted to you. Sure. So how do you handle that? Yeah. Aside from securing her, she's secure. We gonna take her out of it.
For sure. I feel like as a man, the reason men go do what they do is 'cause like they don't know how to control themselves. It ain't even about how you say knowing what you got at home. Like, it's just a man don't know how to control themselves.
Yeah, you could know all day that you got something at home.
Like you could know that all day and still go do something.
Crazy. Like is.
But I feel like, I done seen some fly women in my life. I done been in a lot of places, seen some fly shorties. But I feel like as long as I'm, you know what I'm saying, looking with my eyes and keeping my hands 100%. To my side, 100%. Like it's cool. But I handled it real good. Like I don't be on no weird shit. Like I don't be see a fly girl, then you know what I'm saying, go try to slide in her DM, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing, like I don't be on no dumb shit, but I don't know. Like sometimes you might just think of like the situation, like damn, like
what? Yeah,
because it's a temptation. You know what I'm saying, like it's your brand. Like what if you see your celebrity crush right now, like you gonna sit at home all day, like bro, I just seen my celebrity crush, like he so you'll put it on him, like you know what I'm saying. You gonna have them type of thoughts, but like. Nah, that shit cool though.
For the record, if I see Nas in the streets, it's going.
Oh, so Nas,
that's like one person, 100%. No, if I got a man at home, I'ma take a L.
No, my girl got a celebrity crush.
That's cool, but I'm just saying
cool,
like
I have a celebrity crush.
But like if this is my man, like this is my relationship, I'm not gonna really risk it all for Nas. But me right now, not connected to nobody, not having nothing.
You know what she be telling me? She be like, oh, and timeline. If I see Lil Durk, I put it on her. I be like, man, why you trying to play so much, man? She like, I'm just playing. You be serious, though.
Yeah, she be see, she'll be serious, cause
oh god.
At how is she 22?
21. She just turned 21.
21. No, I'm joking. She's 21. If I at 21. Yeah, we probably wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have a podcast because I wouldn't be talking about niggas treating me like shit because I would have been somewhere living my life. I would have had Nas.
How many serious relationships you been in?
So my first one, the one with my son's father. I had one after that. Then it's like this last one, I don't really know how serious. Like I thought it was serious, and then once we broke up, I found out that it really wasn't that serious. So I don't really know that I want to count that. But if we are going to count that, I'll say 4.
4.
But if not, I'm standing on 3 ones that I can actually say we were in a situation, we were working towards something. It was that. So
for sure.
3. I don't have a good rapport with relationships. They're not my thing. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they not. Maybe at 30 they'll be a little different because life looks different for me now.
I got some questions.
He got questions for me.
I got some questions for Nurse Kee.
They can come on here and ask me questions. You the second person that did that.
I got to.
And he put it in his notes, y'all. He ready.
It's called Hot Seat with Key. You feel me? Number one, if there's one thing you can change, what would it be?
Um, I don't have many regrets. So
Yeah, you say
it's
that a lot.
like it's a couple things that I would do a million times over, and it's just some things that I would never do again.
Okay.
But I don't know. I wouldn't really change nothing because I feel like even the bad things worked out for me. So
100. Two. What's two words that describe you best?
I am resilient. I can bounce back from anything.
Mm.
Anything that I go through in this life, anything that I walk through, fire, hell, smoke, whatever, I'm going to come out bossed up. So
Salute.
resilient and blessed.
100.
Blessed.
100. Uh, how do you live?
I don't like this.
Got to. It's the Hot Seat with Key. How do you live and how does it influence you?
How do I live?
Yeah. How does it influence you?
How do I live? I live authentic.
Mm.
And it just works out because I feel like when you're you, when you stay true to you, even if people don't agree with it, even if they not fucking with it, it works out for me. Like my everything is aligned, everything is just set up when I stay true to myself. When I start to deviate away from that and I start to make other people happy and do what other people want me to do, my life is in shambles.
Right.
So my life,
I agree.
I am affected in the best way when I'm just authentic.
Authentic. I'm gonna do one more since you don't want to be on the hot seat. How did you make your podcast go from an idea into reality? Like, what made you? What made you step into it? Like, I know it's something that you probably always wanted, but like, what was that step? What was it that
You
pushed
know
you
what?
to it?
It wasn't something that I always wanted. Like I always wanted to be heard because in my relationship, the relationship that is kind of the foundation for everything that I've done up until this point, I wasn't heard. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have a voice in that
Right.
relationship. He was so much more dominant than me that he just overpowered my emotions, my thoughts, my feelings, my voice. So once I got out of that situation, me being who I am at core, and I just wanted to be heard, I felt like I can't be the only person that's going through this,
Right.
like female or male. So I kind of wanted people that could relate to me because I had spent so much time with a person who we didn't relate. So I just put one foot in front of the other. Like it's so much criticism that comes with what I do when it comes to calling men out. Shit, even when I have my moments when I'm calling us out as women, like
Right.
they be like, what and da-da-da-da-da, and they go from loving me to don't support. Like it's like so much up and down that goes with it. But again, I know that my mission is to help other people. I'm a nurse, right? I got into the nursing field because I wanted to help other people. But even in my nursing career, I'm realizing that my purpose is not in the hospital. It's the world, it's all of that. So I just pray.
Words are definitely very for sure.
Well, thank you. I just put one foot in front of the other. I'm not a big risk taker, but when it comes to, like I said, my purpose, I'll take any risk. I risk it all really to just do what I know I was put here to do. So I don't hesitate. And I do be having I be like, I don't really want to say that. I don't really want to get on here and say that. But then it's like when I do, they be like, damn, like that was real. So
Sure.
again, that's what I said. When I be trying to do what y'all want me to do, because niggas be in my DM like, you need to talk about how women be lying and da-da-da-da, and they be cheating on us, and they be doing this and doing that. And I just be telling them like, look, I can only speak from my experience, right? I can't speak for the girl that you done let walk circles around you. I don't know her. I can't speak for her, but I can speak for the nigga that treated me like shit. I can speak for my situation. So, yeah. So, whew, now hot seat. I might open that up. I might be like, okay, hot seat with Key. Whatever you want to ask is you get 5 minutes to ask me whatever you want to ask me, and then that's it.
That's a vibe. Yeah, you should do that.
So
People gonna be thirsty asking all types of questions.
and guess what? sometimes I might say no because people be trying. You should see the things they ask me on. I be like, did you just ask me that? Like, are you? They be asking me wild shit, and I be like, I'm gonna just act like I didn't see that because people be real bold with me. But it's okay. I've opened up my whole life to the world. I'm super transparent. Maybe that's what it is. I'm a human alarm clock, so I know we probably at like 35. But before we go, advice to anybody who wants to do what you do. One, as far as like being an artist, whether it's a rapper, a singer, like any just quick advice, the most powerful advice you can get them. Trying to get off the ground and trying to do it how you did it or not, like no cutting, no corners, whatever. That's one. And two, yeah, you just take it away. You go there.
I see this song right here, bump. It's gonna be a bumpy road, bro. Like female or male, it's gonna be a bumpy road. It's a long journey. Don't expect anything to just happen overnight. And you really just gotta like work, man. You just gotta work. Like you've been doing this long enough so you understand like putting that work and you know what I'm saying, wanting better. That's all it take, man. Wanting better for yourself and just dedicate what you really want. Like that's all. Dedicate your time instead of just kicking in with the guys, going out with the girls every weekend, going do this, that, and the third. That really ain't, you know what I'm saying, helping what you really want. So just focus on what you want. That's all for real. That's it.
This is from Cleveland, Ohio, our very own. Please say the name. Louis Armando.
Yes.
And this is a Nurse Kee podcast, and I will see you guys next week.